Now I'm ready to move on to my next learning objective, where I'm going to divide a decimal by a whole number. I have 7 2/10 divided by 9. My first number goes in the house, and I'm going to divide by 9. And I know that there's no decimal in my divisor, so I don't have to move the decimal. But I do have a decimal in my house, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it up, imagining it's like a fire that needs to vent out of a chimney so that I don't forget it later. Now 9 goes into 7 0 times. 9 goes into 72, if I remember my multiplication facts, 8 times. 9 times 8 is 72. Subtract, pretending that decimal's not there, and I get 0. I have nothing to bring down, so I know I'm done. I can go over to this one. Ignore my work from earlier. Box it off so I don't get confused. I'm going to find the quotient of 183 and 75 hundredths divided by 5. Ooh, this one's a little bit more challenging. 183.75 divided by 5. Now when I go to solve again, I don't see any decimals in my divisor, so I don't have to move one over, and I can just start dividing. 5 goes into 1 0 times, and I put that as my placeholder to keep my numbers all lined up. While I'm thinking about it, I also notice I do have a decimal in the house, so I'm going to raise it up here so I don't forget it at the end. Now I'm going to go back to divide again. 5 went into 1 0 times. 5 goes into 18 3 times. 5 times 3 is 15. I subtract and I get 3. And then I'm ready to bring down this 3. And I have 33. I'm going to repeat the process. 5 goes into 33 6 times. 5 times 6 is 30. Subtract and I get 3. And again, I'm just going to keep going through my process. Bring down the 7. 5 goes into 37 7 times. 5 times 7 is 35. Subtract, and I get 2. Another number to bring down. Getting pretty far down the page, that's why it's important to write neatly. Bring down the 5. 5 goes into 25 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. Subtract. I get a 0. There's nothing to bring down, and I know I'm done. I can also double check my work to see if that seems reasonable. 5 times 36.75 feels like it would yield that number, so I don't feel too far off from my answer. I think it's correct.